Good morning, Singapore. Looks a little overcasty, maybe a couple rainy spots here and there. Similarly to yesterday, I'm gonna go back to that same hawker for breakfast/lunch. This time, Brian is with me over there. And then we're actually gonna go up to Marina Bay Sands to the observatory deck today, for sure. We have tickets. And then we are off to a mystery mini golf course. Sounds intriguing, but let's get this day started with some food. This is my chicken soup and my sugarcane and lemon drink. Brian got what I had yesterday. I guess I really like getting hot soup on a hot day, but my sugarcane lemon drink, really good. Almost lemonade-y, but a little sweeter. Hello, friend. So we ended up somehow inside the towers. Not quite sure where the Skydeck is from here, besides up. Before you made it to the elevator to the Skydeck, there was this little museum that you could walk through that went through the timeline of conception to drawing the plans to actually building the Marina Bay Sands towers. Made it up here, and I'd say the view is pretty solid, to say the least. And we figured while we're up there, let's actually grab some slushies for some refreshment, just so we can enjoy the view a little bit more before heading down. Fun, interesting way to see the city and kill an hour and a half before mini golf. Definitely would recommend going up there at least once. Brian may want to go grab a drink at the bar up there, but we would need reservations, so we'll see about that one. But I think we're just gonna kill some time before mini golf. We found a local cafe with indoor seating and holed up there for a little bit to sip on our drinks. Looks delicious. Cool and nice and separated, so I'm gonna give it a little bit of a stir. Didn't stir great, but I think it's more user error, one-handed. Ooh, that's really good actually. Nice and sweet strawberry, a little grassy from the matcha. Good choice, good choice. We wrapped up our drinks, and then it was time to head into Kulnari Mystery Golf, which it had a very well thought out theme starting out in 1928 at Boat Quay, but at that time was the busiest port area in the mouth of the river of Singapore. This experience was part mini golf, part almost escape room, in which it had a lot of world building with letters, family betrayal, supernatural visions, and lies, all leading to who should actually own the shipping company. With also some of the most unique mini golf holes I've ever played. Halfway through, you also end up upstairs into this bar that you can order a drink, as well as get a snack as well, which was included in our ticket price. This is the only time I've ever seen a moving platform that you're on in mini golf, but at the end of the experience, it got too dark to film, so I won't give anything away. That was the most wild game of mini golf I've ever had. It was so well thought out, between even just the whole information about par and what to do. That was so well thought out. Plus then it had letters and mystery and items and questions that affect what you do on the hole. It was a whole experience within itself, all while playing mini golf. Like, I've never had to go down a slide playing mini golf. I never had the actual course start spinning in a circle in mini golf. Well worth it if you follow the storyline or not. Wow. And even at the end, there's like a storyteller to explain like all of the clues, and if you have any questions. I'd say it got about 85% of the story. Most of it, I pieced it together of what was going on. There were little things here and there that I was like, but even if you paid attention to the story 75%, you'll get it. And with that story set in Boat Quay, we decided it was best to grab dinner and a beer there too. Now let's take a sip of my Tiger. Classic, easy, sippable. If Miller and Bud Light and those were good, we kind of end up with this. We ordered a noodle dish as well as some roast chicken, and just sat back and enjoyed the river view. Now with dinner done, we're gonna meet up with a couple of friends, Brian's diving buddies, that sort of thing, for even more drinks. So we wandered up to the Chinatown area once again, and we ended up at a first bar which had some delicious soju fruit drinks, which were actually very well priced due to happy hour. But across the street is Tantric, an LGBTQ friendly bar, but it seemed like we got here a little bit early since no one else was here, so we just had the one beer. Tantric was a cute little bar, but fairly dead. Only stayed for the one drink because we knew 7-Eleven was gonna have cheaper alcohol, so we decided to leave the previous bar we were at with friends, head to Tantric for one, jump to 7-Eleven, and now we're waiting for the train to head back to the hotel. It was a very productive day, a lot of sightseeing, a lot of fun adventure-y things, hanging out with friends, playing mini golf, going up to the observatory deck. All in all, a very solid day for vacation. So if you enjoyed this video as much as I enjoyed today, make sure you give me a like, comment down below, as well as hit subscribe, and I will see you tomorrow for another day in Singapore, but I'll see you next time in Coach.